All right, what's up, guys? You already know International Razy back in the building. Whoa! And you know, it's always a great conversation when I come through. We have some of the most insightful conversations with the most interesting personalities and some of your favorite stars as well. And today, this man in the studio with me is easily a favorite for a whole lot of people. And somebody a lot of people like to pick on. But for whatever that is, we're gonna find out all of that. We're gonna get to the bottom of everything. But hey, it's the link up on Echooroom. And we're about to have a super interesting one. Ladies and gentlemen, Efe Money up in
Yes,
the
sir.
building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Efe Money's in the building.
That's what it is. How's it going,
AKA
man?
Money, AKA Stubborn Boy. You know how it is.
Stubborn
man.
boy. Good
AKA
to
Against
have you on
All
the
Odds.
show.
Yes, sir.
These AKAs, they're already telling me a few things that I need to know. Stubborn boy against all odds.
Yes, sir.
Efe Money. Really good to have you on the show.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. my bro.
Yeah. So we're gonna delve into a lot of very, interesting stuff. But real quick, the music ride right now with you. I see you pushing some new stuff. You got like an EP out and stuff.
Yeah.
How's that coming?
Coming great. So I released Stubborn Boy EP as of the ending of 2021. But the main push started at 2022. I did a tour of 6 cities in Nigeria.
Right.
So, but the election cut short our tour
Yeah.
because we're trying to extend it to other cities outside of Nigeria, bro. We couldn't based on logistics. So, but we
Based
we
on
found a way.
logistics.
Yeah, but that was
I like
good,
that.
and so it actually spread around. And the target of the project was a hip hop project. Was
Okay.
basically targeted towards the hip hop fans because I felt like I had not given so much to that audience, and that's my cause. I felt like Stubborn Boy EP was dedicated to them, and the acceptance was great.
Yeah.
And
So people actually were responding
man,
positively to it.
so much. I go to shows, I perform the songs, and people are so happy towards it. And so
I
from
need
there
to
we
take off
moved
my
to
shades
other.
for this because wait, we're gonna come to the contradictory part of it.
Okay.
Because before now, a lot of people took shots at you for the music.
Yeah.
Right? Do you understand? Like people, I mean, I feel like it took a lot before people start accepting you as an artist.
Oh yeah.
So was it a Big Brother thing, or was it people just doubting your talent? Because I know people who come from reality shows, they like to box them in.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a sacrifice you have to pay. But fortunately for me, I won the reality TV stuff, so that compensates for whatever comes after.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was what I had to sacrifice, like my music
Yeah.
for the fame and the money.
And the
But
money.
when I found out that was what it resulted in, and I
Yeah.
just knew that the only way to solve this problem is to keep working on time, because over time people will get used to whatever it is you're pushing towards them. So
Right.
all the bands and everything was just coming from a place of they knew me from a reality TV, so it's
So
hard to
like,
take
how
me
can
seriously.
How can it be? A
Yeah,
rapper
how
and
can you?
artist?
And on my parts, I didn't help matters because when I came out,
Yeah.
I didn't go back to my core, which was doing hip hop. I was just chasing the commercial stuff. And why was it? Because I get booked for shows, and
Okay.
you know how it is.
Yeah.
Hip hop is not like it used to be, but like the fans are so into Afrobeat. So if you're going to stage and you're performing hip hop song, you need
They're
to look for
looking at you
something
like,
more commercial, something more pop, like a pop music. So I
Right.
did a lot of pop music. So
Yeah.
and usually pop sounds for rappers don't
Yeah.
tell how
How
great
good they are lyrically.
So so it was like it was watering down the whole thing. So
yeah.
everything was just boiling, was just playing around. I was like, you know what? No need to chase this pop sound. Just be you, do hip hop. They'll still love it. And
Okay.
so that was it.
So then you also have a very interesting comic side to you, which was one of the reasons people loved you in the house anyway.
Oh yeah.
People are like, this guy's so real and it cracks us up. You still have that. You still post some very funny, interesting videos online and stuff. How do you balance that out though? Especially when fans would love you for the kind of content or things you say. I mean, based on logistics was literally like a viral slang.
Yeah.
Right now on your post, you still post stuff like that. So some fans literally just want that kind of content from you. Others are looking at, okay, what else is he up to? Then some people want the music. So how do you balance serving all of these guys?
Well, I focus on
Feeding them.
I focus on myself first. It's
Right.
what I want that I prioritize.
Okay.
So I actually toned down every other personality traits, including the being funny and all that. Because the more you do that, the less they actually take you
Take it-
serious
oh my
as an
God.
artist. So
Okay,
I
I
toned
like
down
that.
all the stuffs and focus strictly on the music. Like on
Okay.
my page,
It's mostly about the
it's
music.
mostly about the music. I don't even, I don't even post like just ordinary JPEG shots.
Yeah.
If I'm not posting about a song, maybe or a video I'm
snippet
rapping,
or
a snippet,
visual.
man, I'm not interested in being a fine boy. Yeah, my
I
goal
like
is to
that.
entertain,
Yeah.
perform for you and go home to my life. I don't know, not so much. Fine boy is for people that are actually fine. Me, I'm just fresh. You understand? Yeah.
Oh wait, so you're not interested in just being a fresh guy?
Nah. No, I by default I'm a fresh guy.
Yeah.
And it took time to get here. I don't rush my freshness. I didn't
Right.
do pink clips. I don't change my skin color. But as much as my environment changed, my income changed, the freshness grows. You understand? So at every point I was fresh to how I could.
Yeah.
Before I made the money, I was fresh on that level.
Right.
Then I made money.
Then I became fresher.
Yeah. So sorry to those who don't recognize me often when they see me. The boy is fresher now. I'm sorry.
I like that. So still on the music conversation, right?
Yeah.
There was a period where, you were going on, and you even said some things on your song, which we're going to come to.
Yeah.
But you're going on, and then it looked like some industry stakeholders or execs, so to say, we're kind of like trying to blacklist you, and then you would rant about it and stuff. So you want to shed more light on that? Like, was it a point where it looks like the guys in the industry were not trying to actively let you shine?
Okay, so let me put it this way. First things first, I never rant.
Okay.
I've never rant on social media.
So you don't bring it on social media,
I beg,
but you've
this English now. I beg, it's ranted the word.
yeah, you
Rant. Have I rant or ranted? I don't know, but let's just stick it to rant. I don't rant social media. It's not my thing. Whatever message I want to pass, I do it through my music. So most of the blogs pick that from my music.
From the music, right?
So just for those to know, if you want to hear anything about Efe, go listen to the music. Anything I want to address, I do
Say it on the song.
Yes, even one idiot that I attacked, it was still by freestyle. I don't do all those Twitter writing.
Is this idiot the top idiot or a fan or something?
It's a short one. Yeah, but I don't give so much attention.
Okay,
It's like increasing the
an artist.
visibility.
Is that an artist though?
Nah.
Okay, nah,
I wish it was so that we will be,
drop bars.
Yeah. But
So one of the stakeholders, pretty much.
why? No, please don't. Stick waiting. Back to us. So the idea was, I never felt blacklisted. Why? Because I'm someone that believes in merit. I chase excellence.
Right.
Then success comes with it. So if I do something and it's not resonating, I go back to the drawing board. Yeah. I don't believe in witch hunts. I don't believe in, because one thing happens. Even wins, they die. So whoever the witch hunts, you either gets tired or you overwhelm the person. So I never thought it's people that are just coming up with different agendas. Oh, he was blacklisted. He was not black. Nah, not my thing. I didn't even think about. I've never thought of being blacklisted.
Okay.
I just felt like, okay, maybe I'm not doing so much enough in the music. All I need to do is just put in more work. And you could tell that, yes, at every point I've been consistent and increasing my direction, my plans, and I keep getting better.
Right.
Yeah. So I just do, everybody out there, don't ever think anybody can stop you from being who you want to be. You might face tough times, but just stick to your guts. No win chance, no anything. Not to take away those parts. I'm just saying I don't believe in all that. If you like, they say whatever however it's been placed or the obstacles, just know that as long as you're consistent with what you're doing, you get to it. Yeah.
So now that brings me to your song, because this is really heavy. And then you talked about this, but on Stubborn Boy, precisely, you said stuff about, the industry is crazy. It's so tough for an independent artist. I think a lot of people can understand that. Yeah, and then you actually did say, the big labels, which are the big guys coming into the industry, called out Universal, called out Sony, Warner Music, and you sounded like they're not in the game for the good of the people. Do you understand? Even Empire, you're like saying, they're all spoiling the game. I can't quote the bars exactly, but you're like, they're spoiling the industry, and it's like neocolonialism all over again. I'm like, whoa, really? Because a lot of people think that these guys are bringing some bags, but you say people sell their masters for cheap and stuff. I need you to expatiate on that. Like,
okay, so we'll just take it back. Usually, we're in a competitive market and we're driven by profit. So it goes back let me just give a little back.
Please
Nigeria was actually sold to the Royal Niger Company. So that tells you that everything is for profit. So at the point when that was done, some of the citizens, or some of our parents were, some of our people were aware, some weren't. You get that kind of thing. So fast track it, bring it forward. It's the same thing. Now let me clear it, and I stand here to be corrected. our industry grew very fast.
Grew rapidly, yeah.
Rapidly because it was solely independent. So the field was a level playing field for everybody.
Okay.
So the competition was actually and factually based on merit. You understand? If your song's sweet, you go hold down the whole year.
Buzz,
yeah. But as it's profit driven, different other elements come into play.
Right.
Instead bringing in the money, the marketing and all that. So now even if a song that is not so sweet, if it's forced down the throats of the average consumer, they take it.
Right.
So
because of promotions
because
and
of
stuff.
promotions, and mind you, at the back of my context is profit driven.
Profit driven.
Now, as something becomes more profitable, it draws the interest of bigger players, bigger investors. And those sharks, they don't come to play. You get? They are here for profit.
Right.
So I took you, remember where I started from? I said Nigeria was sold to Real Nigeria company.
Right.
Good. So for profit. So it comes down to the music industry now. Now is the same thing is happening.
Okay.
Now, so back to what I was saying in the song, it's clear.
Yeah.
Neocolonialism is repeating itself again. And sometimes the citizens, which happen to be the artists, are either aware or unaware, and they're either in the place to be able to do something, or they're not in the place
to do something about it.
Yes, to do something about it. Because that's a fact. If someone offers you a deal of $5 million, will you start forming you want to be an activist, or you actually take it and change the life of you and a lot of people?
Right, of course.
Good. And when that comes, it comes with the same promotion that comes with it. Because if they're giving you $5 million, you know they want to make more. So what will they do? They'll make promotions harder, and they'll make. And now, mind you, the independent artists are there still doing their thing in their way.
But it becomes tougher for them.
It becomes tougher.
Right.
So cost of music videos become more expensive.
Yeah, you talked about that one, like cost of shooting the videos.
Music becomes more expensive. Yeah. Music promotions become more expensive. So I was just painting a general picture.
Right.
In that context, I'm not a judge. I'm speaking to every artist to be aware. For instance, now, that doesn't mean when these big labels come to me to a proposal, doesn't mean I'll reject them.
Okay.
But I made that song to remind myself of the role I will play when such situations come.
Right.
You get? So that's what I did in Stubborn Boy.
So it's not like you were in a deal with one of the big labels and you got burnt, or they offered you like something where they wanted to own the music and own the catalog and stuff.
No.
So you're happy?
Yeah, but you know, like you've heard from colleagues, the kind of deals they're offered, the time frame, you know, all these things pass around. I've been fortunate enough to be one of those artists that have hardly been offered a deal. I've only been offered a deal once.
Okay.
Yeah, but never. And
so you're still in indie, or you have your own management team?
I have my management team. I'm fully indie, and I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy the process, the growth,
creativity,
and the 100% that comes. But I'm a businessman. If a deal comes and it's favorable and it's we'll go to it.
So the sharks you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
And you talked about masters that take your masters and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're trying to cannibalize the artist and then, you know, always make the artist like give what it is that they own or something? Is that what you think they're here for? Or do you think they're doing like more good for the music industry?
It's a paradox. If you say you're doing good, you're correct. If you say you're doing bad, you're still correct. You understand? I'm just speaking from a selfish zone as an independent artist. I just feel like, man, these guys are making this thing
so much money.
They're making so much money. They're making more difficult for me as an artist to promote. You know, shooting a video as at 2017, a budget of 2.53 million, you have a very solid video. But in 2023, shooting a video, you're looking at 10, 15 million for a solid video, you know?
So do you think the investment from these so-called big labels and the so-called sharks, do you think this was triggering this thing? Is it because there's now more money to play with? And that's why the cost of
there's inflation
has gone up for everything.
Yeah, and there's more money to play with.
Right.
The unfortunate thing is that it's just in the hands of a few
people.
Yeah. But what happens is the influence of a few, the actions of a few influences, it trickles down. You get what I mean? So for instance, now, if you're shooting with the big budget producers, video directors, you know how much they'll charge you. It trickles down. But it never... As much as it trickles down, it gets to a level where independent artists still can't afford to shoot. You get.
Okay, but from your personal interaction and experience, do you think that a lot of the people who are with these so-called sharks sold their masters?
Man,
you think their deals are crippling?
I'm not their lawyers. I don't know what they do. So I have no idea.
Right.
as to what they did. But I know that what I know is from the few that I've
That you've interacted with.
Yes, man. They did.
You think the deals are crazy?
Yeah, I feel so.
Oh. So would you take a deal if it looked like they were demanding a lot from you? By the way, there's even guys that literally buy catalogs right now. They've always been, but even now in the industry, they come and they be like, offer you good money. It might not be the same. I mean, to be honest, like you said, an artist who's probably struggling and stuff comes and they offer him $100K. It's probably never made that.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
And you will not blame the artist, man. You will take the money.
That.
So and we keep learning and unlearning every day. So Future sold his masters. Lil Wayne is about to do it, and these are guys.
I've heard Lady Gaga even at some point.
So I don't know why they did that, and I'm looking forward to having a better understanding of why they will sell their catalog. You get so it's and that catalog is the same thing I was talking about in Storm Boy. So if these guys feel like okay, it's no more profitable for them, they sell off. So these are all these things are just like the dynamics. Mind you, the music industry is so dynamic. It's not as straightforward. It's not like a corporate business where it's A for A, B for B.
All right, let's talk about Big Brother a little bit. You seem to have been like a loner, so to say. Like,
am I not too old to still be having Big Brother conversations?
No. Because what I'm saying is there could be stuff that can come up from you guys banding together, or maybe doing stuff together, or collaborating or supporting each other. I see some of the guys support each other anyway, especially for your music. But you seem to just ride solo and not really, care about being friends with the rest of the guys, or even tapping into the power of the influence that they have, because all of you have numbers and everything. So, are you cool with any of these guys? Do you relate with any of them? Do you even say, okay, you know what, guys, promote my music? Or do you reach out and they front on you or something? Like, because that's a circle right there. If you have like 10 of them who are always posting your stuff, you know the kind of numbers you're looking at.
That's true. But I focus on my focus. That's it. I'm cool with them. Like, I'm always happy for however it goes with them while in the house and after. But usually, so that is an industry on its own. I'm in a different industry entirely
right now.
So people I roll with are within my industry, and that's how it should be, because you draw more inspiration from people within your industry. You understand? So I'm friends with artists. Like so I would like to go to camps. So I've been to Tubaba's camp. So last year, well, Tubaba Laga's camp, I learned a lot from the way he was making music. You see songwriters, you see. So those are the spaces I find myself and I enjoy being in. So more unlike the reality industry, because my target market is not there.
Whoa.
I have little or nothing to gain, and that market can be solved with money, the influence part. Whatever is the budget, if you pay, they will influence.
That's crazy. Oh shit, that's real. So you're being real to yourself. At least you're not some of the guys from the show as well, from the Big Brother show. I'm going to say, almost everybody that came out from the show, no matter what they say they're doing, even the winners and the guys and the girls, they're all living fake life. And the girls are always, maybe trying to do stuff for money, a lot of derogatory stuff. And on the final tip on that, do you really think that people who pass through the same stepping stone, because people have gone on to be different things, like this is the platform that made, at least put you on a pedestal. Should you be saying stuff about other people who pass through that? Because I see that even up until last week, like, why do people talk about guys who've passed through that in a derogatory manner, like, oh, this person is living fake life, or the girls sleep with politicians for money, like...
To be honest with you, I don't have any opinion as regards what one does.
What these people say, privately
or publicly. I promise you, as I come off from, I'm working on an EP right now.
Right.
As I come off from here, I go to my house. If I enter my house, I reach my guys, my team. What's up? Are we delivering? I speak to my audio engineer. We run all this stuff.
Right.
But just in general context, see, like listen to me. I say I did this industry. I'm in the music industry.
Right.
So when you are in the reality industry,
circle,
those baggages come with it, because generally what you are selling is your personality, and nobody's perfect.
Sure.
So they will judge you based on that. Either you're doing good or bad.
Yeah.
So you see me nobody is judging my personality. If you have not noticed, they are judging my music.
Yes.
And that's easy. If the music is not perfect today, I'll perfect it tomorrow. You get the whole thing. So I just wanted to say generally, for these guys in that space, just understand that you are selling personality and you can never be perfect.
Right.
So people's opinion will always come through. What matters is, does it matter to you or not? I rest my case.
Fantastic. So talking about the music, you know how social media can be sometimes. Some very brash and harsh comments, especially at the onset of your music career. Because now I see a lot more positive feedback. How are you able to deal with and handle all of those very tough comments like, forget music, music is not your calling, stop wasting your time, all of that stuff? How are you able to deal with that though?
It was very natural. I was a bit shocked because I started going to studio in 2010. Okay. And I promise you I'm a J-Town boy.
Why were they hating on the J-Town boy
and
though?
I'm a Rubo boy at the same time. So I was born and I grew up in Jos. Okay. Yeah. But I'm originally from Delta State, Rubo to be precise. Right. So here's the thing. In Jos, for you to get to a certain level, you pass through stages, like from different stages. But at the point, I was one of the arguably the top 2 artists in Jos.
No way, in J-Town?
Yes, rest in peace to our Chadas. That was like my... You could say like a Whiskey Davido kind of thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, the competition was heavy.
What?
Yeah, but unfortunately he died immediately after I won Big Brother, about around April or May. Yeah. But if you go to his page, you see that I'm the last thing he posted. He was having serious heart issues. Yeah, I'm trying to congenital heart disease. So shout out to the whole Alchadas team. I'm making a song, making some references to him. Actually, I just wrote it like 2 or 3 days ago. Right. Because I drew inspiration from him. Like everything he did then, I wanted to do more. So we're competing with the crowd and everything. What
period was this? Because
this was from 20.
P squared.
No, that was
all J-Town.
It was it's like a graduation thing.
Okay, that's why I want to know the era. Like what era?
So my era was okay. So let me give you the era. There was Jerry, Jesse, Ice, Young Grip Boys. Yeah, there's one more class, which is Genius. He was signed to a Fizzy before my class.
Okay. Okay.
So their phase, nobody successfully got so big with the class before mine. You get it? Okay. So that after that class was my class. But before then, after that class, you had like I go back. I said Jerry, Jesse, Ice, Grape Boys. Then this class Fab. There's Genius, Bezalel, and Trace. And then there's Efe Chadas.
Mad. Okay.
So I was fortunate to break out also from my class. So it's like, so at a point, we became the ones, we became the top guys.
With a lot of street cred in J-Town.
Facts.
And you have to be, for people to salute you in J-Town, you had to be dope.
Yes, so you did wine. Rap battles was like, because you are tested at every moment. Yeah. So back to the stuff. So coming to Lagos, I didn't know how to blow. I didn't know how to get the attention. I just knew that I was positive that I was going to get there. Okay. So, trying my best, because it's a graduation thing. You finish from Jos, you do big shows, then you come to Lagos and you blow. So it reached my turn. Because the truth is, I get to where they'll be exhausted with you. Like, what are you sitting in Jos? Your mates are in Lagos now.
You need to move, make that move.
So it's the same move I did. I moved in 2015. Okay. So when I came to Lagos, it was so tough, just performing in small places. Festac down to Lakwe. You see the distance. We moved everywhere. What? I just one day I saw the flyer of the Big Brother show. I was like, this is an avenue to maybe at least create easy recognition. Even if it's 2 weeks I did, at least if I can come out and say, it's me, I was in that, I'll be like, okay, I want to listen to your music. Just to open doors for the music. Whoa. And I didn't see myself doing beyond to it because I feel like I'm too real to be in this space. I will cause problem. I will talk my mind. So I just
too real and too raw.
Yeah, I just went there and I kept going. I was like, what's happening there? And I refused to be. I wasn't apologetic because I say anytime where I leave that space, I should beat my chest and say I lived truly who my person was. So guess what? So when I stepped out, and I put out my music and man, there was so much hate. I took a deep breath. I'm like, why? What's happened? What did I do? Yeah. So I thought about it. Okay, you're an artist, but these people don't know. Only people for just know. No. The rest of the world, you're a reality star. And the problem of being an artist is that you are so drawn from the public. Right. Reality star, you're supposed to be in the public places, relate to them. Your personality is what they like. Now you want to be giving them music, so they will not be able to talk to you again.
Switching from based on belief guy that made everybody laugh.
Coming to do artists, you want to come and be giving them Ice Prince, MI Swag.
Fresh.
Because they are used to that. They don't
Yeah.
need to bother about how ice cream wakes up. But you,
Right.
they want to see you how you wake up and
Yep.
sleep. Now you're coming to tell them you will not work. God forbid. They will not allow it.
Right.
Then now, this small resentment will be
Yes.
amplified by the haters. And what would they easily do? You never sabi the music. What would the fans say? Leave this music, oh. You not sabi, yo. You'll finish your money, yo. You do the.
Oh yeah. I saw a post like that. Like,
So
so
on
it's
your
probably
own-
finished all the money you won on the
Then
music
on your
and
own
stuff,
part,
like-
what will you do? That's where wisdom comes. That's where
Okay.
being the winner that you truly are coming. You see that? You say, okay, no problem. We will see how time tells. Guess what? 2023, I'm being paid massively for
go
being
perform.
an artist. My brother, no
Whoa!
cap. Yes.
Off this music tip. No.
Thank
You gotta say that again. Like
Do you
you're getting
understand?
booked for the shows now.
My December,
Yeah.
I went to Warri 4 times.
Whoa!
I wasn't going to see my grandmother.
I like that.
You understand? I was in Ugeli, I was in Orokpe, like,
Whoa.
bro, you get. And I was being paid for it. It's not be like I said,
Yeah.
I'm not going to see my grandmother.
Yeah.
You understand?
mad.
My grandma is still alive. My mom's mom is still alive. But you
That's
get,
the shot, yeah.
you get.
Yeah.
And I was just telling you that, man, you have to believe in what you're doing. And guess what? There's little to nothing that was changed in my sound. Just you grow. As you grow, you get better in something.
Right.
Mechanic, when we started to learn how to repair car.
Yes.
A mechanic when they repair 5 years later are totally different people. Experience comes in place. So it affects the music too, and
So
you
the
get
growth has
better.
come.
Exactly. So everything's happening right now. And
Yeah.
just to add, last year I performed
Yeah.
at the opening of a global boxing
True.
competition. That was
That's true. I think I saw
opened.
that.
Yes, I brought Efe Ajagba, the silver, the silverweight. Is it silver? It's called silver heavyweight champion of the world. You know how big
That's
that
heavy.
is.
That's
That was
heavy.
in Tahoe in US. Like
Yeah.
last year we had Davido doing a World Cup, or we had Rema opening battle. That's how big my opening for the
That's
basketball.
crazy. You actually did that, man.
Yeah,
So
I
people
did
need
that.
to all this stuff hating on if it
So
was music
exactly,
tip.
so it's just believe. You understand? I was performing to a huge foreign crowd, unknown crowd in an arena, and they were loving it.
Mad.
I know what that performance did for me afterwards. You get what I'm saying? So imagine, say I leave now.
Yeah.
You understand? Till today, I can tell you, there are no many artists that can be able to get that opportunity
Pull that
to
off
that.
even,
You
right.
understand? Even with the ones with labels. You understand? Some will even pay to get that opportunity.
platform. That's
Exactly,
crazy.
and I got it. And the song I did it with is Fire, Money Talk.
Right.
So like I said, man, like I keep telling you, I've always told them, number one, believe in yourself. Number
Please
two,
don't
believe
believe.
in God.
Yeah.
Then number three, stay consistent. Die
Right.
put.
Right.
And
I
that's
love that.
facts.
Okay, so on the final tip before we close out and talk more about what's coming with the music.
Okay.
Based off all of these sentiments and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did you actually reach out to some artists at some point for collaborations and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
also echoing the sentiment and be like they were not trying to do it because they felt like nah, you're not, you know.
No, what pissed me off was reaching out to them. And I saw how unserious they saw me in the music. It was
Right.
very hurtful.
Whoa.
Yeah, very
crazy.
painful. You know why? Because you know how much I take myself seriously as an artist. Then I'm reaching out to you. I'm seeing the vibe like this one I just ring Big Brother. I just say because of Big Brother I go figure collaboration.
Oh shucks, it's a cold
Yeah,
game.
man, very
Yeah,
painful. And I don't
yeah.
blame them.
Right.
I was just pissed at myself, like, oh, now I say, oh, if you like say you still dey see iota of reality TV in me, okay, I will show you. Come to my
I'll
page, make you
switch it
see
up.
one thing about
Right,
joke. If it's not the
right.
music, you will not see nothing.
Love that.
Yo, I sacrificed literally my personality for this music. Like I stopped giving them anything. Nobody even knows when I wake up
Yeah.
which city I am.
Stop giving them those bands and those slangs.
Nothing, no
That's
comedy,
crazy.
no jokes, man.
Yeah.
This thing is for life for me. I'm not joking with it.
Fantastic. Love it.
Guess what? So shout out to Ice Prince, by the way, for being one of the few people to
Yeah.
actually, you know, like when it was very tough at that point where man working with Efe would be like say
Yes.
nah crime, like it's going to taint your image.
Right.
I reached out to Ice and he came through for me, gave me a shout out to Boss, by the
Solid.
way.
That's
You get?
solid. That's solid
Yeah,
stuff. Love
yeah.
that.
So
Love that.
it was very
Super.
painful, but guess what? Fast forward to last year and now. I did a collaboration with J1, put me on the song, gave me 2 verses. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I went to the US to shoot the video with him. After that, I performed at the boxing heavyweight title.
Yeah.
As of now, you know, get artists where I won't reach out to when they go grease, say, he go work with me.
I love that.
That's the
that's
vibe.
mad. I love
Yes,
that.
sir.
That's awesome. That's
Yes,
a good
sir.
story right there, man. Yo, shouts out to you for coming through. Real quick, what we expecting before we get up and out of here?
Also, I'm keeping it a surprise, but
Okay.
I'll give you guys exclusive.
Please do. Please
So
do.
Money
Love
Talk
that.
was done to showcase the Robo sweet traditional music to the world.
Okay.
So I merged it with hip hop, to give a solid vibe.
Okay.
Because I noticed I used to go to the village and see that our sound is beautiful, but the youths are detached from it because it's too local. So I just merged it with something they could relate with, and they are all loving it. Everybody's coming to be proud of it.
Right.
So I'm working on an EP. I actually just finished recording yesterday.
Okay.
It's going to come out as soon as possible
Okay.
in February. It's titled
dope.
Une Bounce.
Okay.
Yes, it's a 5-track EP. I
Fantastic.
still have some surprise collaborations in it,
Love
but it's
it.
lit. You guys should watch out for it. So if you think Money Talk is the beginning, there's still more to it.
Yo, Efe, shouts
a-
out to you, man.
it's a-
Keeping the real always.
Thanks, man.
That's
Thanks,
what's
man.
up.
I
Ladies and
appreciate it.
gentlemen, we've had a great conversation with Efe Money. You better recognize all
Yes,
the projects
sir.
that are out. Make sure you follow and stay updated.
Yeah, Stream Money Talk is still banging. I just put out the visualizer yesterday on YouTube. You could watch that. And Razor Winston, shout out to Razor, by the way.
Bless.
He's been a supporter from day one and pushing the hip hop stuff. And
Real.
I'm so honored and elated to be here,
Absolutely, man.
Shout out to you for
Honored
the
to
way
hear-
too.
honored to hear
And shout out
that.
to Mr. Starks for making this
Yep,
happen. I
yep.
appreciate you. Your
Shouts
support
out.
is well recognized.
Shouts
And
out.
appreciate.
Shouts out. Love that.
Appreciate
That's
it.
real,
Appreciate
man.
it. Appreciate
Ladies and gentlemen, the link up has been amazing hanging with Efe. Yo, stay tuned. Razy signing out right now. Peace.
Yo, every version of myself is eliciting of my eminence. Even in my lowest, I'm the highest, and it's evident. It's in my fault they call me Efe, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, I'm on Link Up and Echooroom. Like, subscribe, and share. And if you know you love me, please do that. Keep supporting. Bless.